Scrolling versus Stoicism. How social media rewires your brain. Imagine your brain is a battlefield, and right now, you're losing the war without even knowing it. Every time you unlock your phone, you're not just scrolling, you're surrendering your most powerful weapon, your mind. Social media isn't just an app. It's a silent predator that's been systematically dismantling your potential, one mindless swipe at a time. Look around you. People are zombies, eyes glued to screens, dopamine addicts chasing the next hit of temporary validation. But you're different. You're about to learn how to reclaim the most valuable real estate on the planet, your mental landscape. Most people think they're consuming content, but the brutal truth is that content is consuming them. Every notification, every endless scroll, every random video is rewiring your brain's circuitry, replacing genuine human connection with hollow digital dopamine. Your attention has become the most valuable currency, and big tech companies are getting filthy rich while you're getting poorer, not in money, but in potential, in dreams, in the very essence of who you could become. This isn't just another generic productivity hack. This is a full-scale mental revolution. I'm going to show you exactly how social media is systematically destroying your ability to think, create, and live with purpose. More importantly, I'm going to give you the Stoic toolkit to break free from this digital prison and reclaim your mind, your time, and your life. 1. The Dopamine Detox Protocol. Have you ever wondered why you can't stop scrolling? Why your brain feels like it's been hijacked by an invisible force that keeps you glued to your screen? Welcome to the first secret weapon in your battle against digital addiction, the Dopamine Detox Protocol. Imagine your attention as the most valuable currency you'll ever own. Right now, you're giving it away for free, and big tech companies are getting rich while you're getting broke. Not in money, but in potential. Every mindless scroll is a withdrawal from your mental bank account, and most people don't even realize they're going bankrupt. Let's talk about something radical, an attention audit. This isn't just another productivity hack. This is a full-scale mental revolution. You're going to start tracking every single minute of your digital consumption. And I mean every single minute. Most people have no idea how much time they're actually losing. We're talking about creating a personal mental bandwidth budget, where attention becomes your most non-renewable resource. Here's the brutal truth. Your brain is being rewired with every swipe, every scroll, every mindless click. But what if you could turn the tables? What if every moment of potential digital distraction became a weapon of personal growth? That's where friction mechanisms come in. We're going to design ways to make mindless scrolling physically uncomfortable. Imagine every time you reach for your phone, something happens that makes you immediately question that decision. Your brain will start to create its own built-in warning system. This isn't about punishment. This is about reclaiming your most precious resource, your attention. By the end of this protocol, you'll view your digital consumption like a financial investment. Every minute will have a clear return on intention. You'll become the CEO of your own mental real estate, making strategic decisions about where your attention goes. Are you ready to break free from the dopamine prison? This is tip number 1, and it's about to change everything you thought you knew about your relationship with technology. 2. Cognitive firewall technique. What if I told you that your mind could become an impenetrable fortress against digital distractions? Welcome to the cognitive firewall technique, your personal defense system against the invasion of mindless scrolling. Picture your brain as a high-security facility. Right now, it's got more holes than a piece of Swiss cheese. Random notifications, endless scrolls, and digital noise are constantly breaching your mental perimeter. But what if you could build an immune system so powerful that digital distractions bounce off like harmless raindrops? This isn't about blocking everything. This is about creating strategic defense mechanisms that protect your most valuable asset, your focus. We're developing a personal information quarantine zone, a mental space where only intentional, high-value information can enter. Imagine having instant triggers that snap you out of mindless scrolling the moment you start. These aren't just simple reminders. These are psychological ejection seats that launch you out of the digital rabbit hole before you even realize you've fallen in. Your brain will start to develop its own early warning system. The key is building a digital resistance mindset. Social media isn't just an app anymore. It's an external threat to your mental sovereignty. Every time you scroll, you're surrendering territory in the most important battlefield, your mind. We're going to design personal triggers so powerful that the mere thought of mindless scrolling becomes uncomfortable. Your brain will develop an automatic resistance, like an immune system rejecting a foreign threat. This is psychological jujitsu, using the enemy's force against itself. This is tip number 2, and it's about to turn your brain into the most secure facility on the planet. Are you ready to build your cognitive firewall? 3. The reverse addiction hack. What if I told you that your scrolling addiction could become your greatest tool for personal growth? Welcome to the reverse addiction hack, the method that turns your biggest weakness into your ultimate strength. Most people see scrolling as a problem, but what if it's actually an opportunity in disguise? We're about to transform your addiction into a personal development engine so powerful, it'll make social media look like child's play. Here's the game-changing strategy. Every single time you feel the urge to scroll, you're going to perform an immediate micro-challenge. No exceptions. Your brain wants dopamine? Fine. But now it's going to earn that dopamine through personal growth. Imagine a scroll penalty system where mindless browsing triggers immediate personal development actions. Want to check Instagram? Do 10 push-ups. Feeling the pull of TikTok? Solve a complex problem. Your brain will start to rewire itself, replacing mindless consumption with intentional growth. We're developing a reward system that makes personal growth more addictive than social media itself. Think about that for a moment. The same neural pathways that keep you scrolling will now drive you towards becoming a better version of yourself. This isn't punishment. This is psychological judo. We're using the momentum of your addiction to catapult you towards your highest potential. Every scroll becomes a trigger for improvement. Every distraction, a chance for transformation. Your brain is about to undergo a complete rewiring. The dopamine hit you used to get from scrolling? You'll now get an even bigger rush from personal achievement. This is tip number 3, and it's about to turn your biggest weakness into your ultimate superpower. 4. Neuroplastic reprogramming strategy. What if I revealed the secret operating system of your brain and how social media has been hacking it without your permission? Welcome to the Neuroplastic reprogramming strategy, the method that reclaims your brain's original programming. Let's talk about something most people don't understand. Your brain's default mode network. It's like the operating system of your mind. And right now, social media has installed a virus that's destroying your ability to focus, create, and live intentionally. Neuroplasticity isn't just a fancy word. It's your brain's ability to rewire itself. And we're about to become the master programmers of your mental software. We're implementing deliberate attention training exercises that rebuild your brain's original factory settings. Imagine creating mental anchoring techniques so powerful that deep focus becomes your default state. We're designing personal concentration circuits that rebuild your ability to maintain prolonged attention. This is like a gym workout. but for your brain. Every distraction has been training your brain to have the attention span of a goldfish. We're about to reverse that programming. You'll develop the ability to dive deep into tasks, to create without constant interruption, to live with a level of focus that most people can't even imagine. The altar of digital distraction. You'll design alternative action plans for every moment previously spent scrolling. Those 15 minutes you used to waste on Instagram, now they become a learning session, a skill-building opportunity, a moment of personal creation. We're implementing a strict return on intention, ROI, measurement for digital interactions. Every single digital engagement will be evaluated not just by the time it takes, but by the value it generates. Your time becomes a precious, carefully managed resource. This is about more than productivity. This is about reclaiming your life's potential. You're transforming from a passive consumer of digital content to an active architect of your time and attention. Imagine looking back a year from now and seeing not just the time you've saved, but the incredible things you've created in those reclaimed moments. This is tip number 7, and it's about to give you a superpower most people will never understand. Total control of your time. 8. Emotional regulation mastery. What if I told you that social media has been playing a psychological puppet master with your emotions? Welcome to Emotional Regulation Mastery, the method that puts you back in control of your internal emotional landscape. We're diving deep into how social media manipulates your emotional states. Those random mood swings, that unexplained anxiety, the sudden bursts of comparison and inadequacy, they're not accidents. They're carefully designed psychological triggers. Imagine developing advanced emotional intelligence techniques that act like a force field against digital emotional manipulation. We're creating personal emotional regulation protocols that transform every potential trigger into an opportunity for growth. Most people are emotional reactors. You're about to become an emotional architect. Every notification, every provocative post, every comparison-inducing image becomes a training ground for emotional mastery. We're building mental frameworks that don't just protect you from emotional manipulation. They use those potential triggers as fuel for personal transformation. Your emotional responses become a sophisticated early warning system, detecting and neutralizing psychological attacks in real time. Think about the power of being able to scroll through social media without being emotionally hijacked. No more sudden mood crashes, no more feeling inadequate after comparing yourself to curated highlight reels. You become emotionally bulletproof. This isn't just emotional defense. This is emotional jujitsu. You're turning the very platforms designed to destabilize you into training grounds for unprecedented emotional intelligence. This is Tippy, number 8, and it's about to give you an emotional superpower that most people can only dream of. 9. The Attention Economy Rebellion. What if I revealed that you're a valuable commodity in a hidden war for your attention? Welcome to the Attention Economy Rebellion, the method that turns you from a passive resource into a strategic negotiator. We're pulling back the curtain on the attention economy. Those platforms you use, they're not social networks. They're attention trading floors, and you're the most valuable stock being traded. But today, you're about to become the majority shareholder in your own attention portfolio. Imagine learning to negotiate with digital platforms on your own terms. No more being a passive consumer. You're becoming a strategic attention investor with full control over your mental real estate. We're developing strategies to reclaim your cognitive sovereignty. Every interaction becomes a calculated move. You're not just using platforms, you're strategically engaging with them, extracting maximum value while protecting your mental boundaries. Creating personal manifests of digital resistance isn't just about blocking or deleting. It's about redesigning your entire relationship with technology. You become the CEO of your attention, making strategic decisions about every digital interaction. Most people are unaware they're in a constant negotiation with technology. You're about to become a master negotiator, understanding the true value of your attention and refusing to sell it at discount prices. This is more than a personal strategy. This is a revolution. You're not just changing how you interact with technology, you're changing the entire game. This is tip number 9, and it's about to transform you from a digital peasant to a cognitive aristocrat. 10. Holistic Digital Wellness Framework. What if wellness wasn't just about physical health, but about creating a comprehensive ecosystem of mental, physical, and digital well-being? Welcome to the Holistic Digital Wellness Framework, the ultimate integration of your entire life's performance. We're breaking down the artificial barriers between physical health, mental performance, and digital interaction. No more treating these as separate domains. You're creating a unified system where every aspect of your life enhances every other aspect. Imagine developing comprehensive well-being metrics that go far beyond simple screen time. We're talking about a personalized digital ecosystem management that tracks your energy, focus, creativity, and overall life performance. You'll be building sustainable, long-term mental performance systems that adapt and grow with you. This isn't a quick fix. This is a complete life operating system that continuously optimizes your entire human experience. Integrating physical, mental, and digital health strategies means every single interaction becomes an opportunity for growth. Your workouts, your learning, your digital engagement. They all become interconnected threads in a tapestry of peak performance. Most people are stuck in fragmented, disconnected approaches to life. You're creating a holistic framework that turns every moment into a strategic opportunity for enhancement. Your life becomes a finely tuned, high-performance machine. This is more than a productivity hack. This is a complete life redesign. This is tip number 10, and it's about to give you a level of personal integration that most people can't even imagine. Conclusion. Now we've reached the most important moment. This journey isn't about completely eliminating technology. It's about becoming the architect of your digital experience, not its prisoner. You have the power to transform your relationship with technology, reclaim your attention, and design a life of profound purpose and intentionality. Each strategy we've discussed is a piece of your personal liberation toolkit. You're no longer a victim of digital manipulation. You're a master of your own attention, a creator of your own experience. The power has always been inside you. You just needed to learn how to unlock it. Remember, this is your life, your attention, your potential. And from this moment forward, you get to choose exactly how you want to live it.